What's up? College? What's going on, family? Let me make sure I don't have this microphone making too much noise for you in the background. I am about to give you all this link. We can get started in here. Oh, here we go. Let's see. Share this. Second. I'm gonna have to cut out part of this joint. But I want you to get your notebooks ready because I have a bit of information for you. So get your notebooks ready. Once you get this link, see, boom. That's what I love, technology. All right, y'all, scroll through to 3 minutes on this video. Scroll through to 3 minutes on this video. I'm about to go over some information for you all concerning your number yantras, a little bit more in depth about how you're going to empower your number yantras according to Vedic science. So make sure you get your notebooks ready. Let the class know that we're in session, and let's do this. It shouldn't be a long one, but like I said, you're going to need your notebook because you're going to need this information, whether you're doing your number yantras just for yourselves or also for your children. Peace. What's going on? What's going on, family? What's going on? All right, y'all. I know y'all have some very, very in-depth work you're doing with the Sri Yantra, which is serious business. Many different things are not going to be the same afterwards in a good way, especially if you're following instructions and understand that y'all are getting some A1 sauce on some very complicated science. Very complicated science. And I understand if you're taking your time with it, do that. Do that. Take it seriously, y'all. Okay? What I want you to do with your number yantras that are based off of your planets, your birthday, underneath the smoke screen of my yantra, my name yantra, the fact is that you are walking around with a coded piece of paper with your planetary aspects. So write that down. Your number yantra is based off of your planetary aspects. There's going to be two parts to this section. This one, I want you to understand that you're working with Vedic astrology. So there's going to be some shifts that you're going to need to make in regards to how you color your yantra properly. All right. So there are, in Vedic astrology, there are 9 planets, like Western astrology. However, there's 2 planets that are not considered in Vedic astrology that we're going to replace with the South Node and the North Node. Okay? Not just switch them out like one is the same as the other, but we're going to have 2 additional that we don't consider planets in Western astrology. So let's write them down. And I'll go in order, so it'll be really easy. Okay? As I go in order, I'm doing this on purpose so that you can have the number quality of the planet along with the color quality of the planet. It's going to be very important moving forward, and you'll see how all of these things start to coincide. All right? So number 1, the number 1, okay? The number 1 represents the power of the sun. The power of the sun. The colors associated with the sun are gold and red. Okay? Gold and red. Bright, bright, bright red. All right? Yeah, ready? Cool. Thank you, Mike. Number 2. The number 2 is associated with the moon. And the color is white. Okay? Number 3 is associated with the planet Jupiter. So far, you all are familiar with different deities, different aspects that have to do with this, with each of these planets and the colors. So keep that in mind, okay? For Jupiter, the color is crimson yellow. So that yellow is like, it's as if orange sneezed on it. Okay? So it's not just a clear, bright yellow. It has this orange tint to it. Number 4 is associated with the North Node, which is called Rahu. R-A-H-U. Rahu. Earth colors are associated with this, like earth tones, dirt colors, like the browns and the like forest greens, like those earthy colors. Okay? 5 is Mercury. That color is green. Okay? Let me know if I'm going too fast. 6. Are y'all ready? Word. Mike is looking out for y'all for real. Tell me if I'm going too fast. I see ones. Y'all on it. Cool. 6 is associated with the planet Venus. And the color here is white. 7 is associated with the South Node, governed by Ketu. K2. And that's going to be a blue and green color. The last two are Saturn. So number 8 is associated with Saturn. And you all should know by now that color has remained consistent. It's black. All right? And lastly, you have Mars, which is associated with bloody red. So if you ever get a nice look at your blood, or when blood is getting drawn in a vial, it's not like fire engine bright wagon red. It's actually a little more richer than that. But it's bloody red. Now the reason why these numbers and these colors are relevant to your number yantra, again, is because your number yantra is actually your personal planetary yantra. Okay? The way you're going to know with Vedic science what your governing planet is will be according to the number day of your birthday. So if you were born on, let's start with the single digits. If you were born on the 7th, then you will be governed by K2. Okay? And so that will be a color that is very prevalent in your planetary correspondence. If you're born on the 3rd or the 30th of a month, then Jupiter would be your governing energy. And the way to empower the energy and to align with it, to gain understanding and how to be powerful in that energy, is to wear it, especially if it's auspicious. One of the things that may shift for you though in doing this work is that, one, when you do your Vedic astrology, you're no longer the same zodiac sign that you were in Western science, Western astrology, because there's no Pluto, there's no Uranus, if you didn't notice. Instead, you have Ketu and you have Rahu. All right? So you want to go ahead online, find out where your new sun is. It may be the same, but just double check where your new sun is. Okay? And look at the number that governs you. For example, I want you to also look at if you're born in a double digits day. Now, for example, mine is the 30th, but I'm 3 because 3 plus 0 is 3. If you are on a master number like the 22nd, you have 2 moons. So it's a double moon effect on you. But an empowering color for that would be white. All right? If you have, like, let's say you were born on the 25th, then you have the energy of the 2, which is the moon. You also have the energy of Mercury, which is the 5th, right? So you have the white and you have the green. And the 2 and the 5 together are the 7. So you also have the blue-green as a whole. As you're understanding your energies more and more, having the separate ones will work for you as you start to study yourselves. For the purposes of your number yantra, according to your planetary influences, I want you to look at the major influences of that number. Okay? As a gift to those of you who are in occult college, once you figure out for sure what your zodiac, which would be what your sun sign is in Vedic astrology, I will give you a personal mantra for that specific zodiac to work with your number yantra. Do you have any questions? Do you have any questions? There's so many different peace, Anna. Peace, Jiggays. I see y'all in the building. There's so many sites that you can look up your birth date and find out what your new sun sign is according to Vedic astrology. Your number yantra needs to be colored according to your governing colors. Because I have you using the tool as an empowerment tool and a protective tool. When you know yourself, then you know your Lord, your God, your creation. In order to know yourself, you're using these tools to get to dig further into what is your chemistry. Thank you, Jiggays. I feel like I just disappeared just now. So do y'all have any questions regarding that? I'm waiting. You said, so if my color was brown. Yeah. If your color is brown, then you will color the whole thing brown. If you have a double color, you can just take it on a diagonal and color one side one color and another side the other color. That's a good question. Anybody else? If you're in the occult college and we're not friends on Facebook, if you send me a message, I'm not going to get it immediately. Facebook still has it where if you're not friends with somebody and you send them a DM, you kind of have to dig for it. So you can add me on Facebook, Chi Vital. Let me know you're part of the occult college, and I'll definitely will add you so that we can converse with ease. Any other questions? Any other questions? All right. Cool. So make sure you do the assignment properly. If I give you the incorrect zodiac mantra, you could have an issue. So I don't want you to be working with the wrong stuff. Don't forget to thumbs up this video. Do not share this video. You want to keep it in the paid sauce group. If y'all don't have any other questions, I'm out of here. I may need to edit this joint, edit the first 3 minutes. But if you're catching this late, you just need to start at minute 3 and you would not have missed anything. All right. If you missed the beginning of this video, start at minute 3 and you'll be good. All right. One love, peace, love, bliss, y'all. I'm out.